Alright, how's it going, guys? So basically I haven't made a ton of videos lately. I can't find the charger for my camera and I'm doing this on my webcam. But I've also been working on something really awesome which I'm really excited to get you guys involved in. I think you'll think it's really cool. And it's also gonna give you guys the opportunity to win one of two, or both, two different people, Bond 50 collector sets. So yeah, it's gonna be a great contest. I'm gonna be running that in about 2 weeks, so keep your eyes open for that. Let me put these down. So yeah, today, just actually about an hour ago, I went and saw the sequel to Kick-Ass, Kick-Ass 2, and yeah, I'm a little bit late. It came out Friday, and I haven't had the time. So let me start off by saying I loved Kick-Ass, one of my favorite superhero movies of all time. I love meta movies, and I love the graphic novels that are written by Mark Millar, who also did Wanted. They're really good pieces of pulp, and I like the characters, I like the concept, real superheroes, but not in a way where it's just too realistic. It's still campy, but it plays homage to that. So yeah, it was a good movie. Kick-Ass 2. I was really excited for it. You know, the previews looked really good. Matthew Vaughn stepped down as director, and it was given to Jeff Wadlow, who did like Never Back Down, which is MMA movie. So I was kind of scared about that, but there's no need to worry. Kick-Ass 2 is a very good sequel to Kick-Ass. Right now, this movie is getting a ton of flack on Rotten Tomatoes. I think it has like a 28%, which is insanely weird because the first one has like a 71. And these movies are no good, no worse than each other. Kick-Ass 1 is great, Kick-Ass 2 is really good. If Kick-Ass 1 is here, I'm going to put Kick-Ass 2 right there. It's just a little bit lower than Kick-Ass. You know, this movie, it works really well. Let me start. So the acting, we got really good acting here from all of the main characters. There are a couple lines in the film that just don't work. I think they were trying to write for Chloe Moretz when she was a little girl, and it just sounds weird here because she is a 17-year-old. So that's a little bit hard to get over. But for the most part, the acting here is very good, especially by Jim Carrey's character as Colonel Stars and Stripes. He kind of steals the show for as long as he's in it. He's my favorite character of the film. Aaron Taylor Johnson does a very good job as Dave Lewinsky, or however you say his name. It's the same character as Kick-Ass, so you're going to get more of the same. And he actually has some decent dramatic chops when it comes to it. Chloe Moretz, she, again, is very, very good, and especially for like a 16-year-old girl, she is going to go places, and I could see her not being a child actress. So that's nice. But otherwise, it's a well-acted movie. That's not where Kick-Ass excels, though. Cinematography, it's good. It looks like a good movie. Again, that's not what you come to this for. And same thing with the soundtrack. But you come to Kick-Ass to see crude humor and violence, and you get that. You really do. Kick-Ass 2 tones down the violence just a little bit. I mean, it's a little more outrageous. But I didn't find this one as violent. I might just be jaded. But I didn't find it as violent as the original Kick-Ass, which I kind of wanted them to do more, but it just... Why not? It was still very violent. Yeah, you know, crude humor, the movie hits more than it misses. With crude humor, it's kind of hit and miss anyways. There are a few instances where I really do not like bathroom humor. I don't find it funny. I think it's really immature. And there's one scene in particular with like this taser that causes people to expel. And I could have done without that. It felt a little forced, and it was too much for me. Stick to swearing, little girls. That's funnier. But aside from that, no, it usually hits more. I am not sure where the flack for this movie is coming from, because I thought it was very good. You know, it's not a great movie, and it is pulp, but it was pretty well done for a sequel to Kick-Ass, and it could have been a lot worse. There are some scenes where the editing is just kind of and continuity goes by the wayside, but again, you know, I'm being very nitpicky. I'd say Kick-Ass 2 is a very solid sequel to the original Kick-Ass. If you like the first one, you're probably going to like this one, or at least not be disappointed with it. I know I wasn't disappointed with this. It's cool to see more superheroes added into this world, especially Christopher Mintz-Plaisset's kind of posse of supervillains led by him, the motherfucker. Excuse me. And this really cool Russian woman named Mother Russia, racist, but they kind of steal the villain show, and there are some pretty shocking things in this. I know if you've seen the first one, Nicolas Cage's scene and the very first scene with Kick-Ass are kind of like eye-opening, like you're like, whoa. And there are a few of those in that. There's scenes where I was just kind of uncomfortable, but in a good way. You know, it's like I was put off by this, and that's what they were going for, and I'm very happy with that. The action is pretty cool too. It's cool watching real superheroes fight each other with some violence. But yeah, Kick-Ass 2 is a very solid sequel. I'd love to know what you guys think. I'm going to have to say I'm going to put this one at an 8 out of 10. I'd put the first one as an 8.5. This at an 8. It's a very solid sequel that I think is just getting ragged on because it's a sequel. So yeah, if you like Kick-Ass, go watch Kick-Ass 2. Let me know what you think in the comments section. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. They're all below. Listen to me talk about movies. And yeah, be on the lookout for my contest in a couple weeks. So thanks guys, and have a good one.